There I am. It's so funny. I click go live and then it's like doesn't give me a countdown or anything. I never know if I'm live. No, I know I'm live. Hey, welcome Friday night for those of you here in America with me. Happy President's Day. My husband said, President's Day? I thought it was George Washington's birthday. I said, where have you been? George Washington's birthday, Lincoln's birthday. They decided, let's just celebrate all the presidents. Happy President's Day. All right. Hey there, Chris. So I have a amazing technique for you tonight. Oh my gosh. So I had never seen this technique before. Well, I'd seen cards, but I didn't realize that the technique they used to get it to look like that until I saw a demonstration. I'm like, oh, I got to show my people this. This is so cool. So I'm calling it a bright and bold way to use your clear embossing powder. Okay. So how many of you have clear embossing powder? All right. I know we all have white, we all have gold, but do you have clear? Okay. Some people think, well, why would I want clear? This is why you want clear. I'm about to show you. Oh my goodness. But before we do get started on that tonight, you all, I want to remind you, you only have 1 week left for celebration. So if there's anything else in the celebration items, remember we added 10 more items. Besides the brochure, there are 10 more online that you can look at. There's punches and paper, ribbon. There's all kinds of stuff in there. 10 new things. So if you haven't seen that, you just go to, excuse me, when you're on the online shop at the top bar, you'll see it says specials and you click on that and you'll see celebration. You click on that and then there's 2 different ones. There's the $50 level and there's the $100 level. So click on those and see all the new stuff if you haven't seen that. Okay. Oh, my wonderful people are here. Hey, Mallory, Denise, Donna, Chris, Cheryl, Brenda, Renee, Jackie, Marie, Joyce, Linda, Renee again, Rose, Margaret, Susan. Thank y'all so much for showing up tonight. All right, let's play with some ink. Here we go. So like I said, tonight we are going to do a bright and bold technique, and it's actually got an official name. It's called Joseph's Coat. So those of you who are familiar with the Bible story about Joseph, he was the 11th son of Isaac. Jacob. He was the 11th son of Jacob. And he got put in, he was Jacob's favorite son because he was born from his favorite wife who couldn't have kids forever and finally had Joseph. But then his brothers sold him into slavery. Great story. But anyways, Jacob gave Joseph a coat of many colors, which, nobody really knows what that means. It probably had lots of beautiful embroidery, but that is why they're calling this technique the Jacob's coat, because you need lots of beautiful, bright colors. Oh my gosh, you're going to fall in love with this technique. Okay. Hello, Kim, and hello, Randy. All right. These are my colors I have decided to use. All right. I have the polished pink. Oops. Is it upside down? Yeah. Polished pink, Bermuda Bay, Parakeet Party, and Daffodil Delight. So those are pretty bright, cheerful colors. We're going to use those colors. You're going to need blender brushes. All right. So I've got my blending brushes because we're going to be inking. I love inking. So we've got all our inks here. All right. I'm missing one. Oh, the green. Okay. And what else do we need for this project? There's another piece you need, but I want to save that so you're surprised. Okay. You're going to also need a background stamp. And so I've decided on the hand-drawn dots, and I'm using the Stamparatus because this is such a big stamp. I want to make sure I get it all stamped well and all over. And if I miss, I can put it right back in the same spot and stamp again. And I've got the Versamark. This is a sticky clear ink so that the embossing powder will stick to it. This is clear embossing powder. You definitely need an embossing buddy. This is just a little pillow filled with talc powder. You're going to need this because I'll show you why in just a minute. All right. So we have all that. Next, we need Oh, are you kidding me? How funny. I did not pull out a white paper. Hold on. I got tons of them cut. Here we go. Okay. White paper. You're going to need white paper. And first, let's color this up. So I'm going to do a rainbow in lines, but you could make it look blotchy. You could do it any way you want, however you want. But you always want to start with your lightest color so that when you get ink on top of it, you don't get the dark ink into the light brush. So we're going to start with yellow, and we're just going to get that on there really good. And you want it really saturated, nice and dark. And it's okay if it like shows the swirls because it's going to get hidden by that special thing we need. I love being sneaky with you guys, or mystery with you all. All right. How are we doing? We got Miriam and Carol and Joyce and another Carol. No, that's the same. No, that's a different Carol. Okay. And Janet. Hello. Hello. Next color. We're going to do Parakeet Party. All right. Parakeet Party. I love this color. We have one more year with this color, and then it'll go out. This is one of our in colors. Are you familiar with Stampin' Up's in colors? So there are 5 in colors. Every year we get 5 new in colors, and after 2 years, it retires. So right now, I never remember the numbers. I have to count backwards. 21, 22, 23. So 21 to 23 in colors are retiring. And that is this rose, not this rose. What is this? This polished pink. This polished pink is retiring. Anyways, so we've got that on there. Next color, Bermuda Bay. Oh, I was reading y'all's comments. I'm not sure. I guess y'all have a little conversation going on. I'm not sure what that all is, but that's okay. Okay, and I do want that a little darker. Isn't that pretty? I love this little rainbow. And last but not least, our polished pink. Okay. Oh, thank you, Tony, for sharing. The more you share, you all, the more people find us and join us. And it's so much fun to have everybody with us talking together and watching all this. I'm going to turn this around so it'll be easier. And it's okay if you get ink on your fingers. You may not want to, but it'll get covered up. Okay. And like I said, it's okay if you see the swirly marks. Like that'll get covered up too. You are just going to love this technique. This is so fun. Okay, just a little darker. Okay. I think we got it. Okay. All right. Now that we have our, I totally forgot I was putting the steps up here. I've typed them all out for you guys. Hold on. Step 1. Step 1, ink up your white layer in bright colors. So that's what we've done. The next step is the embossing buddy. All right. So let me get all this out of the way. Put this down. And so step 2 is rub the whole thing with the embossing buddy. And I will show you why in a little bit. But if I show you right now, you'll know what I want to keep it a secret as long as I can what I'm doing, because I love surprising you all. I love going and watch the magic. Okay. I am going to put this tape on the bottom because I don't want to cover up any of my edges. I want this whole piece to show. Okay. Now I do need to make sure my stamp is going to cover it though. Let me double check and make sure I am. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next, stick down. Okay. Ooh, I almost forgot. You have to do this. If you don't do this, you will be so sad with yourself because you'll have to start all over. All right. So it's just talc powder and I'm just rubbing it on here. What this does is helps the Versamark ink stick to the cardstock, and then the powder just sticks to the Versamark, and it will not stick where the talc powder is for the Versamark. All right, so here's my Versamark. Now, Next step. I said I got all these things. Next step, we're going to stamp with a background stamp. Oh, okay. So we have quite a few background stamps. We have a daisy one. We have a tie-dye one. This is our newest one. It's called hand-drawn dots. It's a really fun one. I like dots. And Debbie Spicer, are you the one who gave me this wonderful rub thing? I think you are. If it wasn't you, whoever it was, would you please remind me? Because I want to give you credit, and I can't find the card that has your name in it that gave me this really cool thing. So, all right, double check. And then what I do is I kind of lift it up in the light. Now the yellow did not get Versamark. Okay, so let me get some more. And this thing makes it kind of hard to get the stamps to stamp right here. It stamps always really well back here because it's on an angle like that. But over here where the hinge is, it doesn't always get stamped. So press it really good. Okay, now let's try. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, we have Versamark everywhere. Now what we do, I'll close up my ink and put my little embossing buddy away and take this off of here. Very careful. You do not want to touch the dots if you can help it. Okay. All right. And this can be put away. Okay. And now we are going to heat emboss clear powder. All right, I have 9 new comments. Let me. Oh, also, if you have a question or you need to get my attention, put a big Q or question mark or something. So when I'm scrolling, I see it. All right, don't see it, don't see it. Okay, awesome. Everybody's doing good. Here we go. And here we go. Just get it all over there. And if you run out in the jar, that's okay. Just put it back in the jar. Okay, that side's good. And like I said, don't touch any of the dots if you can. And then kind of look in the light, make sure you got it. Okay, looks good. Now take your, put it all back in the jar. No waste. Okay, if you will give me a minute, I have to go and heat emboss this so I can switch. I will switch cameras here on you so you can watch. And I just take the heat gun. And because this paper is so large, I'm not in danger of burning my fingers. I'm just taking a minute to get it hot. Once you start to see, yeah, there it goes. Once you start to see the dots get shiny, you know it's melting. All right. Yep. And I don't want to use a clamping tool because my clamp would get in the way of the dots and it would smudge the dots. So I'm just real careful just to do this side first. Now put it down. Oh, actually I see where I missed right there. There we go. All right, grab this corner and do this side. Yeah, and after a while, your gun, it gets so hot that it goes a little quicker. In the beginning, you just need to be careful that you can see shine on all the dots. Almost there. And for those of you who have not braved heat embossing, oh my gosh, it will change your card making like you would not believe. You will fall in love with this machine once you start playing with it. Whew, that was loud. Sorry about that. Okay, let me switch back over here now. Okay, and next one. All right, here comes the show. All right, we're ready. And this is why I want to be sure you know to put, and I'm waiting for it to cool off a little bit, be sure you use this embossing buddy. I'll show you the two I did as soon as I start. All right, so here is my black ink. We're doing black ink. If I can find my black ink. What happened to my black ink? There it is, mementos. Okay. Black ink. We're going to cover this whole thing. Oh my gosh. You're going to love this. And it doesn't matter. You just go for it. Okay. Just cover it. Isn't that cool? But this is not the real cool part. The real cool part will be when I use the polish. Oh my gosh. It is just going to go crazy. You're going to love it. Love it. Now, how many of you have done Jacob's coat before? I'm not Jacob's coat, Joseph's coat before. So you know what I'm about to do. Okay. And I am getting some black on me, but that's okay. I'm just turning it. Okay. It's not staying still. All right. Maybe I shouldn't rub so hard. There we go. But I want to get it really dark. Really, really dark. Okay. Okay. Now, remember, we used clear embossing powder, and the clear embossing powder has like a protective coat to it so that ink does not stick to it. So are you ready for the magic? You ready? You ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. All right, here we go. Get yourself a polishing cloth, okay? And let's polish. You ready? Here we go. Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh. I fell in love with this when I did it. Oh my gosh. There we go. Get clean part of my rag. And our ink is water-based, so you can throw this rag in the wash and it'll get all pretty much cleaned out. It may leave some stains. Okay, that didn't get dark enough for me. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. So pretty. Magic. Now, let me tell you why you need to use your embossing buddy. Do you see this over here? This is where embossing powder stuck to the card past the dots. And so when I went to heat emboss, it heat embossed all of that. And you can see it in the, well, I always forget, you got to zoom in before you can see how the blue has it also. So all of that is extra clear embossing powder that stuck everywhere else. So you definitely need to make sure you use an embossing buddy. Big difference. Okay. Let's make a card. Pull back. Pull back. All right, there we go. Okay, I'm going to get all my ink brushes out of the way so I don't get any more ink on me. Now, I thought I would use one of our celebration items because we are still in celebration. Like I said, you've got 1 week left. So if you have not purchased the, what have I got here? The owls. If you have not purchased the adorable owls, this is free with a $50 order. Okay, so here's the celebration brochure. But like I said, there are 10 new products online under celebration that you need to check out also. Okay, let's make this card. So I have a card base. I'm going with the Bermuda Bay. Okay, then I need my pretty card I made here, and I need to glue this on. Where's my glue? Somebody tell me. Uh-oh. No, we'll just use tape. There we go. Now, I just cut this 4 by 5.5. Okay, 4 by 5.5, just so I get a little border. No biggie. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is first, I've decided to go with, I'm going to go with all the colors. I got, I cut out the scalloped rectangle in the parakeet party. I colored my cute little owl. I colored his little party hat with the 4 colors. Oh, I forgot the little pom-pom. Well, maybe the pom-pom will just stay white. Gave him the pretty Bermuda blue eyes. Okay, but I have one more thing I'm going to do to this card besides this. So let me get this on here. Oh, I hear you, Merlin. Yeah. You want to come say hi to everybody? Uh-huh. What? You want to say hi? Come here. Oh, look, you all. You get to see Merlin today. Yeah. You can say hi? See the camera? See the camera? Yeah. Mwah. Okay. All right. And then the black. Okay. Now, I decided to go with HB to you. I love our letter dies. They're so fun. If you haven't seen them, it's a whole alphabet plus numbers. It's 2 pages or 2 things. And I have HB to you. Sorry, HB. So happy birthday to you. Yay. So that's going to go there. And then this little guy, let me put some tape on the back of this one. Yep. And there we go. And of course, we need some dimensionals. Can't have a card without dimensionals. All right, how's everyone doing? Let me switch over. Oh, I forgot step 6. Reveal the magic with the polishing cloth. Okay, how are we doing, everybody? Oh, she said her daughter is coming home with a tuxedo cat in April. I love tuxedo cats. Yes. Oh, he looks like your Sammy kitty, Linda says. And shared. Awesome. Oh, Tracy's asking, what time does she start on Monday nights? I start at 7:30 p.m. if that's what you're asking. Oh, Eastern Standard would be 8:30. Okay. All righty. Okay, we're going to put our little owl right there. Okay. Now, on the back of these, I put adhesive sheet, but I only put a thin strip. So there's only adhesive sheet right in the middle. It's not across the whole card. So let me see if I can't get it to come up. Come on. There it goes. So see, it's only that much. That way it's much easier to catch it and get it. Okay, and I'm trying to make sure that's fairly even, top and bottom. Notice it does hang off a little bit. Okay, and then the B. And so like I said, it starts about right there. So I'm just picking it with the pick tool until it pops up. There it goes. Come on. And then take my fingers and pull it off. So see, it's just that much. Much easier than trying to get the whole thing. And plus you don't need it. You can save adhesive sheeting doing it this way. Okay. There. Come on. I see ya. There we go. 2 you. I hope you enjoyed tonight's card technique. This is called Joseph's Coat. Once again, let me go over the steps. So step 1, you will ink the whole white cardstock with your blender brushes. And you can do it in any way you want. You can, like I did it in stripes. So I did the yellow, green, blue, pink. You could like put some pink here, some blue down here, some green up here, some purple, or you just put all kinds of colors on there, however you want. And then you'll need to, after you've inked it all up, rub it with the embossing buddy, a talc powder. After you've rubbed it with that, then you can stamp your background stamp with Versamark ink. And like I said, we have quite a few background stamps. I just really like this new one. This is called hand-drawn dots, hand-drawn dots. After you've done that and heat, and then pour clear. So we're using clear embossing powder. Heat emboss the clear embossing powder, and then take a polishing cloth and polish it off, and you get this beautiful, bright and bold background. It's so pretty. Okay, let's see what else we got. Get any questions? Checking my questions. Not seeing any questions. I'm scrolling. Scrolling. Nope, no questions. All right. Well, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your President's Day weekend. If you're in the United States, if you're in the rest of the world, we love you joining us and have fun talking with you, all of you. Okay. That's it. See you on Wednesday for Card Challenge Wednesday. Bye-bye.